So today we are live with a lot of talented and the brilliant people among us. And in the participant we have Radhe Jha with us, Deepak Kaushik with us, Somprab Thakur, Ankesh Raj, Shakti, and Aditya. So thank you so much for all the people for joining me on this live debate, on this live conversation. And I would like to wish all the my brothers and sisters in India, wish you all very happy Independence Day in advance, because we are going to celebrate 74th Independence Day this time. And today the topic which we have chosen, that's a very important topic. And the topic name is youth in politics. And today there are a lot of time it happened with me 10 years back. Whenever I tried to give my opinion, my elders always stopped me. My elders always told me that you are a child, you are a young, you should not interfere in politics, you should not talk about politics. I was not able to understand that why my elders always stopped me. My elders always told me that it is none of your concern. This is the matter only for the elders. The father, the mother, the elder, the grandfather, the grandmother, the uncle. So always they made my mind since childhood that young people, the youth, cannot talk about the politics. But when I look at Bhagat Singh, when I look at many other people, that they were a very young, powerful, energetic, even politician, philanthropist, social worker, and freedom fighters. So I want to ask the same question. Have you also faced the same criticism what I have faced? That don't talk about politics. Politics is a bad thing. Politics is a dirty thing. You should only focus in study, career, life, and all that. But do not talk about politics. You all have watched the movie Nayak, and same dialogue in the Nayak movie that nobody wants to be the part of the politics, but yet everybody wants to abuse the politics. So you all have a dream for your child. Somebody has a dream. Your son will be a doctor. Your daughter will be an engineer. Whatever the dream you have, but nobody has a dream that your child will be a politician. Why? Because it's a dirty thing, it's a dirty game, and the people are dirty in the politics. So today everybody with me, all the panelists, all the brilliant panelists with me, they are young, they are the future of India. So I am asking, if I'll ask this question from somebody from the 50 years or 60 years old, I know the answers, that you are young, you cannot talk about politics. But this time I'm not going to ask from anybody who is 40, 50, 60, or 70. I'm going to ask the next generation, the youth of this country. So let me start this conversation, the youth in politics. And the one more question we are going to discuss in this debate, and the question is that if India would be slave today, like 1947, if India would be slave today, what would be the contribution of the youth? What youth would be doing today? So my first panelist with me, I like to give my first chance to Deepak Kaushik. So Deepak Kaushik, welcome to the show, welcome to Besham Club, and welcome in the debate, youth in politics. So Deepak Kaushik, you are a youth yourself, you are an MBA, you are perfect in the digital marketing and a lot of things you are doing. And you are an engineer, you are a BTech. You have done BTech, you have done MBA, and you are a good marketing person. So you have a lot of experience about the life, about education, about the life. So you tell us something. What is your opinion about the youth in politics, Deepak Kaushik?
Thank you so much, sir, for giving me the first chance. And for youth in politics, if we will go back, you already give an example of Bhagat Singh. At that time, establishment used to criticize them that they are students, they should study. And if we look at today's situation, same thing we listen from the politicians. They said that they are students, why they are participating in politics. But if they are only if students only have to study, then why there are these student political wings are they established? Those students, when they are protesting, they have been beaten by police. they have been they have been said anti-nationals if they are protesting. So it is not only on the personal level, not only on the family, on the level of family, but at the level of government, at the level of big political parties also. Students, for being politics, they have been criticized again and again. So this is something, a trend which is beginning in our country, where students, if they are asking for their rights. They have been said anti-nationals. They have been targeted. They have been beaten by police, and it is dangerous for democracy. Today, you one side youth don't want to come in politics, on another side government don't like if youth are coming in politics and protesting against the government. So this is from the both side. Well, so youth have to take a big decision, which is they are feeling it is also dangerous for them. Families are not feeling secure in that. But if they
Oh,
want to come forward, so government is not supporting them. Yes. So this
all
is
right. Thank you so
my
much,
point.
Deepak Kaushik, for giving your opinion. Let me go to Shakti. We have Shakti with us. So, Shakti, you heard Deepak Kaushik. I would like to know your opinion on that. You are youth, you are young, you are the future of India, you are the future of country. So, you know that after unmuting yourself, yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, in last 73 years, we have seen social change, economical change, and
Yes,
technology change. And this reform has taken place because of our political
correct.
system of our country. We are the largest democratic
Yes,
country in the world. So it is very important to understand the participation of youth in our democracy, in politics. See, in our country, majority of the youth will be participating in voting process to elect majority of senior citizens to go into the parliament houses. So you can understand that we have very less participation of youth in our parliament.
yes,
I think that we require both. We require experience as well as we require young people. Because when you have experience, when you have energy, when you have enthusiasm, all everything is combined, then we can see the country of India, which we are dreaming of to become one of the world leader, right? So we require both participation of older people as well as some energetic people, young people, right? So I think the best thing should be there should be a reservation, like Sri Lanka has already done this, that there are five seats allocated to the young people. So this type
great,
of things in India should start, right? So that
great decision, great
involvement of
decision.
youth in politics become
Hmm.
far better, which is currently.
Correct.
And we have seen, as you have told, that whenever someone, if you go to any school and you ask any children that do they want to become a politician, no one will raise their hand. But when you ask similar question, do you want to become leader in life, everyone will raise their hand. So we need
Yes,
to teach our students that leader is all about, politicians are also leader. They take their roles and responsibility in making the policy for our country is remarkable and right. We have seen that because we are easily blaming the politicians, but politicians are not coming from moon. They are coming from our society. We are electing people, right? So we need to understand them, understand this thing, and we need to teach our students at the early stage, right? For example, civics, general civics should be start uh, introducing in early stages of education policy. Currently, from class 6, civics is introduced. So I would urge the government to introduce this civic chapter, which is very important at the early stage
fine,
of
fine.
the student life. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Shakti, thank you so much for giving your opinion about it. So, as Shakti said in Sri Lanka, the 5 seats have been reserved for the youth, for the young people. Why India cannot do it? As in Indian politics, we all know very well, to become a one peon in any office, in any government office, you have to give exams. You need a qualification. But to become a politician, you have no exams. You have no qualification. If you are illiterate, you can become politician. No knowledge is required, no education is required, no qualification is required, no talent is required, no skill is required. So why is it in India? So with the same question, I'd like to come to my next panelist, and the name is Mr. Radhe Jha. So yeah, Mr. Radhe, I'd like to have your opinion about the youth in Indian politics.
Thank you so much, sir, for giving this opportunity on this platform. So, as per my knowledge, I would like to tell you that if you talk about India, okay, India is a population of like 1.3 billion. We have a total population of India, and you will get to surprise like out of 1.3 billion, 50% of people are age less than 30 years. It simply
Yes,
means we have a youth power of 50%. 50%
correct.
in India are 50% of youth are in India. Okay, and also like I am telling you the like one survey recently happened. The survey name is according to CSDS KAS survey. They have
Okay.
surveyed around the youth in the many parts of the country, and even they
Hmm.
found the result. It is surprising to us. Out of 46% of Indian youth have shown interest. No, they have shown nothing. No interest in politics. Okay,
Hmm.
and the
51.
80%.
Rather, you are saying 51.
No, sir,
How much? What is it?
46%. 46, 46.
46%. That is
Uh,
equivalent to 50. Yeah,
yeah,
46%. That is equivalent to 50%.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Also,
Close to 50. Yeah, rather you are on the mute right now. I'll expect you to unmute yourself first. Fine. As it's a big
yeah,
number given by Radhe.
yeah,
The
yes, sir.
46% youth is not interested in the politics, and that's a big number. Yes, Radhe, please continue.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
and 80% people have shown कि we have little bit interested. It means they are little bit interested. So if you count
Hmm.
all together, the 60%, 64% people have shown because they are not interested in politics. Okay,
Hmm.
and the recently I'm telling the second data. Okay, the Lok Sabha election we have 543 seats. Okay,
Hmm.
and on out of 543, only 35% of people are less than 35 years. Only 35. If you count in percentage, only 6%. We have only 6% in
6%.
youth. Only we have only 6% youth in Lok Sabha. I mean
Hmm.
Parliament. So this is the scenario actually we are looking. And as you know, that India is the largest democracy in the world. If you talk about democracy,
Yeah,
India is the largest. India is the largest. And also, the
correct.
one data which is very surprising to us, like in 2019 general election, okay, the some data has been shown like we have 89 million voters. Okay, okay,
Okay, all
youth,
right.
youth, 89 youth. 89 million youth, we have a data, data made by the some agency. So we have 81 million youth votes, and out of that like 14.9 million, they are first time, first time eligible voters.
All right.
But
First time voters. They are first
yeah,
time voters.
14.9 million, and it is very
Okay.
unfortunate, I would say, like they have not, voted. So our first time
Hmm.
users 14.9, they have not voted. It means they did not think about this is our primary responsibility. They did not think it. Okay.
The
And
Indian youth is
so
not interested. Rather, I'll
uh,
come to you once again. Let me give chance to all the participants once. All right. So thank you so much for giving your opinion. As Radhe said that India is the youngest country in the world and the largest democracy and the youngest country in the world. Almost 65% population is the young population. So India is going to rule the world. But what about the politics? Is youth aware about the politics? What's their responsibility towards the politics? So let me come to with the same questions to Ankesh. We have Ankesh Raj with us. So yeah, Ankesh, what's your opinion? You are a youth yourself.
Thank you, sir, for giving me such a huge opportunity to talk about this topic, that is youth in India. As I am totally agree with Radhe that he has said to us that India has the largest democratic
Yes,
country all over the world. And I want to add some of the points
yes.
to his statement, that he has said that 50% of
Hmm.
our total population is young. So as I go through the facts, and I got to know that the 50% of the total population of
Hmm.
India is under 25 age, and also the 65% of the total
35.
population is under 35 age. And if we talk about the whole world, we go through the US, that the average age of a person among the whole country is 29. And if you talk about the Japan, the average age of any person is 49, and then through the China that is 34, and for the UK it is 45. So we can easily imagine that how our country is so
So the
emerging and so
average
young
age of
that
India is
our country
29,
can.
Ankesh. What is the average age in India? 29.
Yes, yes,
And
yes,
in the China and
yes, yes,
29 in
29,
India and 34 in China,
34 in China, and 45 in UK.
UK. And what
But
about Japan?
still,
And what about
if
Japan? How much in Japan?
what Japan 49 years,
49. You can say
49 years.
one of the oldest country in the world, right?
Yeah, you can say that.
The whole population is aging in Japan, right?
Yes, but in spite of that, if we talk about the politics, as the Indian constitution or political system is the aspect of any country, that is the backbone of any country, because that is so responsible for the healthy system of any country. That if the political system is not good, then we can't imagine any country to be the top of among top 10 in the world. And we
Okay.
can say that if we just brought some light in our political system, then we see that most and the average age of any politician or any MLA, that is 64 years. Okay,
All right.
so it is hard to believe that you can say our topic is youth in India. So we are. It's hard to imagine that our political system is lessly combined with the young politicians. If we Google
Okay.
the top 10 politicians, then we found that only 7 or 8 people on the top 10 are from the political background. That he is the son of someone, he's the daughter, she's the daughter of someone. But only 2 or 3 candidates among the top 10 that you found that are independent, that don't have any political background,
All
that
right.
are consisting in our political system.
All
It's
right.
really disgusting that if we it's hard to imagine that Navjot Singh Sidhu, that he is a part of our political system. It's hard to believe that he
All right.
worked so hard 30 years back to be in our political system. Why he is there? It's hard to believe that Hema Malini. It's hard to believe Sachin Tendulkar, who have a cricket background. Why he is in our political system? What he will be
Right.
there?
Yeah, Ankesh,
And
Ankesh, yeah, I'll come back to you. Let me give the first chance to everybody once, right, Ankesh?
okay, sir. Thank you.
So thank you so much for giving your opinion. So I'd like to ask from the Somprab. Yeah, Somprab, are you there? After listening the Ankesh that the Japanese population, the average age is around 48 or something, 45. But in India, the youngest country in the world is at 29, even better than China, 34 in China. So what's your opinion about the youth in politics, youth in India? Somprab.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. The moment we heard the word youth, the energy, the enthusiasm comes in
Yes.
our mind. Okay, but as soon as we are called as tech generations, because we are born in such a era, we are using technology. Right now, we are connecting through our
Yes.
laptops and camera. In
It's
ancient times,
digital
we were
India.
not able to
It's
do so.
digital India.
But yeah, digital India. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Digital youth India,
Digital,
we
digital
can say.
India. But at very beginning you said that we couldn't speak about politics in our home a few years back because of because the something pressure of
The
your
father will not
father, because
allow, the father will not
even
allow, the Tauji will not allow, the Mamaji will not allow, the Mosaji will not allow. They think that they know everything about the politics, they have all the knowledge, but we young, we know nothing. All the Mamaji, Mosaji, Tauji, Papaji, they don't believe in data, they don't believe in facts, they don't believe in number, they don't believe in reality. Whatever you say that this is in the news, this is in the information, they will say just shut your mouth. You know nothing about politics. They will not allow you to speak anything. Your elders will shut the mouth, and that is the beginning. That is the beginning when the youth stop taking interest in the politics because nobody will listen them. People think youth knows nothing.
yes,
So yeah, Somprab.
yes. Yes, and how will they listen you? Because at the end of the day, you are living in his house. Anytime, if you start arguing, anytime he can say, just get out,
They can
shut
kick
your
you
mouth
out.
and get out.
They can kick you out. If you can't listen them, then just get out of my house.
Yes.
Yes,
So, apart from that, we as a youth have a huge responsibility for at least we start for, as you said, that fake news. Right now we are facing a huge amount of fake information that pops out from WhatsApp message or from anywhere, and without thinking once, we just forward it to someone else. So we as a part of youth have a huge responsibility to at least check the facts, check the sources. And when I'm talking about sources, it means the credible sources. It doesn't mean I still remember when the time of demonetization, news
Mhm.
anchor with the prime time, he said that in 2000 rupees there would be a chip inside it, so anyone can track it and locate it. So all the women's in their homes, they were petrified that where the hell I'm gonna hide this money, because my husband will locate it. So
Right,
I
right,
feel
right.
before forwarding it of it, because it will create a lot of chaos around your
Hmm.
society. Because 3 days back you have seen what happened in Bangalore. Just a Facebook message pops, and the
Correct,
whole
correct,
mob came
correct.
out and vandalized all the things. So
Yes.
this is the basic we can do. This is the least we can do, because our father,
Whatever
our
happened in the Bangalore, that was absolutely unacceptable. That is not acceptable in democracy, and
yes,
they must be given the strict punishment, the hardest
yes,
punishment given the law. They must be given that.
yes, because
They must be given that.
our elders not aware of so much of technology, so they just they you your parents are hardly can use WhatsApp or Excel, so they just see it, they like it, and they just forward it. But we are
All
a
right.
youth, we are born in tech era, so at least this is the least we can do, this I feel.
All right. So, Somprab, thank you so much for giving your opinion. Let me come to our next panelist. We have a one journalist with us, Jyoti Yadav. So, I would like to request Jyoti Yadav to unmute and please give your opinion about the what is the responsibility of youth in politics. And today is the era of the fake news. Somprab gave a wonderful information about the fake news, that today, because of the communal post and the fake news, the riots can happen. He gave the example of Bangalore. So, Jyoti Yadav, being a journalist, I would like to have your opinion. What do you think about it?
Thank you so much, sir. And yeah, first of all, I would like to apologize for the late entry. So I think I have missed a lot of points from everyone. But after listening Ankesh and Somkrash points, what I feel that today's youth has taken their sides. You know, they have made their favoritism a priority. You know, I think we have we have not understood the real meaning of politics. For us today
Hmm.
in 21st century, politics is like taking sides of Congress or BJP, or of Akhilesh Yadav. Like in my known relatives, they feel proud to say that, they know Akhilesh Yadav, not directly, but
All right.
indirectly. They feel proud. They,
Maybe your family is supporting Akhilesh Yadav because your full name is Jyoti Yadav. So maybe the Yadav
yes.
factor is
So I
working.
am telling you, right, that is the reason I'm telling you. Because if you
All
visit
right.
my native place, that's Auraiya, you will see
And
this
and I
influence.
have seen
People,
and I have seen a lot of people that who are Yadav. Like my lot of student, I asked them that okay, you are Yadav, so what party do you support? And they said that we are the relative of Mulayam Singh Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav. So I don't know why the
yes,
people
they
who are Yadav, they call themselves the relative of Akhilesh Yadav and Mulayam Singh Yadav. So that was surprising for me. Yes, 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 yes. Please go ahead.
right. So that is the point. Today's the responsibility of the youth, which I really feel, is to bring out a change. But what the real youth is doing, they have been protesting for no reason. They have been provoking other people. They have been literally,
All right.
provoking other people. But what should be
Hmm.
just take an example?
Okay. I think we are having some trouble with Jyoti Yadav. So
Example
in
of a
between, I'd like
person
to come
who
to.
cleaned the Versova beach.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Fine. Jyoti, I'll come back to you. I think you have some network issues, so let me go to Aditya. We have Aditya with us, our next panelist, and he's a law student. So Aditya, you are the savior of Constitution of India and the future prospect of being a lawyer. So a young lawyer. So how do you look at the youth in politics as a lawyer? As a lawyer, how do you look at the youth in the politics in India? Because we have a bar council election, even in the courts
So,
we have
sir,
an election, bar council elections, right? So how do you take that, Aditya?
thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Sir, being a lawyer, I think that like Tejasvi Surya, he is an MP. He was a lawyer in Karnataka High Court, so now he is in MP. So no, with this field, like you can bring so many changes. Like the Prashant Bhushan is doing in today's time, that he is filing so much cases in the Supreme Court
PIL, we can
for
say
the
PIL.
justice of immigrants, PIL or the other cases, immigrant cases for the. So from this profession, sir, like as Radhe Bhaiya said that there are so much people from young generation, like 65% of Indian population is young. But what about those person who are not, who are below the poverty line? How will they join? So like, sir, there is a very huge risk factor, as Ankesh told that they are from princeless family. If someone is son of a politician and daughter of a politician, so for youth, what they can do, they have to be eminent, like they have to be different. They have a clear vision. They means you just cannot saying that I just want to join politics. What vision do you have? You should have a vision, and like if government is passing something, you should have a solution for that. That no, on this point you are wrong. I'm telling you. But what they are doing, like as Jyoti ma'am said,
Sides.
people have chosen the sides. Like I have categorized them in three categories.
The one person is this side and another person is this side, but nobody is on the side of truth. Nobody has chosen the side of the truth. Nobody has chosen the side of the fact.
So yeah, I have categorized in third third category. Like one is support in a government. If any legislation law passed by a government which is their favorite, they will support that. They would not care that if it is wrong or not. It is against the basic structures of constitution. They will support because it is their favorite party who belongs to them. And sir, the other party who even if a good law is passed, they will not care about that. What they will do, oh, this government has passed this law,
yes,
I will criticize this.
Aditya is giving a wonderful example that even the Article 370 was abolished from the Jammu and Kashmir. So all the parties should have appreciated that. All the parties should have come in the support. They should have welcomed the government. They should have welcomed the home minister. But even some people have chosen the side. They opposed. But this was not the question to oppose. That was a time to support the government and appreciate the government. Yes, Aditya, go ahead.
Yeah, and the third category is which do not belong to any political party. They are free from ideology. If you support any ideology, what will happen? Like you have to be their spokesperson. So you have to speak from their side. When you are free from any ideology, you can criticize and you can support. What the third category people do, they discuss it on the merit. Like this is the benefit of this law. How this will help India, and how this will, it will not good for Indian future. So the third category is you. But the youth is like, as you first mentioned, that we are not allowed to discuss politics. But in some houses we were allowed, but only for the same party to whom they were supporting, like a traditional voter. People are voting from grandfather's time to the same party. But no, there should be an individual capacity. Like there should be you should be a voter, not a fan.
Voter, not a fan. That's a very big point. That's a very big point. All the viewers and all the listeners, Aditya said that we should be a voter. We should not be a fan, right? The fan who will not accept the mistake of their own leaders. The fan who will not accept the mistake of their own parties. So this is the time not to become a fan of any party, any politician, but to become a voter and a responsible youth and responsible voter. In India, when we talk about we have a one thing, we have a global hunger index. The problem in India for many years is that Indians have always compared themselves with the Pakistan. That is the very shameful thing. Very, very shameful thing. Whenever anybody is doing anything wrong, we will tell them, go to Pakistan. We will tell them that we are better than Pakistan. And this is a shameful situation for the Indian politicians, Indian country, and India as a nation and the youth. That why are we comparing India with the Pakistan? And it is very shameful that in the global hunger index, Pakistan is better than us. More people are hungry in India. In the global hunger index in 2019, the rank of India was 102, 102. That was the rank of India in 2019, and Pakistan was better than us. The rank of Pakistan was 94. The rank of Pakistan is 94, and the Pakistan is better than India in the global hunger index, and India rank is 102. And in 2015, the Indian rank was 93 and the Pakistan rank was 106, 106. Pakistan improved, but India did not improve. And if you talk about the World Happiness Index, there's one more data by the United Nations organization that is called World Happiness Index. In the World Happiness Index, again Pakistan is better than India, but youth is not aware. The position of India in the World Happiness Index in 2019 is was 140, 140, and the position of Pakistan was 67. Where is the 67 and where is the 140? Can you see the difference? That almost 70, 80 points Pakistan is better than us. And when we talk about in 2015, the India's rank was 117 and the Pakistan rank was 81. There are a lot of points, And if you talk about, and first of all, I would want to tell to all my youth, friends, student, brother, that it is very shameful when we compare India with China, India with Pakistan. It is very shameful. I want my country, my youth, my politician, everybody to compare my India with China, not with Pakistan. So the time will come when the Indian youth will start comparing India with China or USA, not with Pakistan or Bangladesh. We don't have a competition with them. So with the same thing, I would like to come back to Deepak Kaushik once again. Yeah, Deepak, how about what's more would you like to speak, the youth in politics?
Yes, I want to talk about Bhagat Singh's opinion on this topic. He has written an article, Students and Politics, in 1924. He has written this article. And in that article, he raised this issue that the students who are criticizing the government, they have been advised that they should only study. And there are so many leaders, there were so many leaders at that time who came into the politics through student politics only, and then they become the big political leaders. And same thing today, politicians who came by students politics in politics, and they reached to the top of the government, to the top of the politics. Now they are giving same advice to the students that they should focus on their studies. Second thing is that Bhagat Singh used to write articles from jail, from where he used to plead to the students that please read articles, please read books, don't get befooled by the preaching of these politicians, don't be the fan of politicians. This is what Bhagat Singh was saying in 1928, which is relevant in 2020 also. Read books, read articles, find your truth yourself, reach to the truth. Don't be the fan of any politician, don't be the part of the crowd. Try to find the reason of those things. This is what Bhagat Singh said. But we only know about Bhagat Singh that he killed Sanders, he has thrown bomb into the assembly. We have not read about his thoughts, because if his thoughts will come out, the political grounds of many politicians, of many political parties will start shaking. They will not talk about his thoughts openly. He was also a student politician. So if today students are talking about politics, youth is talking about politics, don't stop them. And second thing is what youth is doing. what youth is doing. That today I read an article where it was written that people who were involved in Bengaluru riots, most of them were unemployed. So now the point comes, unemployment is a reason. Second thing, education is a reason. What quality of education? Everywhere there are universities, there are colleges of BTech. They are just going there, and then when they are coming out of them, they are unemployed. And they will not go to the politics when they are unemployed. They will first try to get settled. They will not think about the society. They will think about themselves because there is pressure on them. So reason is unemployment, and education is also one of the reason behind that. Which now this is a circle, that if government will improve education and unemployment, then people will think of then people will start thinking about the politics of the country, about the political situation of the country. So I think political will is not there, and say a similar thing from youth side also. They just want to be the fan of the politicians in today's scenario.
Thank you so much, Deepak, for sharing. So, Shakti, I'd like to ask the same question from Shakti. As Deepak Kaushik said, that even Bhagat Singh was in a favor that the youth should not be the fan of politician. The youth must ask tough question from the politician, and youth must be aware about what's happening all around. So, what's your opinion on that?
See, most of the people in India are aware, but I think that youth are not
Yes,
participating in politics because there is a data where say that 50% of youth don't
50
vote
50% of you don't
right in
want
this
to
country.
vote, right? Okay,
The youth
they
don't
don't
vote
vote.
in this country. So I would like to tell that India future won't be determined by powerful CEO
Hmm.
or political leader. India future will be only determined by young people like us
Absolutely correct.
across this country who are going to become who are going to become
True.
leaders, innovators, a future
Yes.
educator, or
Yes.
future elected officials. Half of Indians are less than 29 years of age. So we need to understand that we are blaming only politicians, but it is because of them, if you see in Asia what other countries are they able to keep the democracy at that stage what India is currently, right? So we should be optimistic, right, that India will progress, but the participation of youth is required.
Shakti,
We
I
cannot
would like
blame,
to,
right, that
I would
only
like to share one data with
politics.
you that, as you said that the
Yeah.
India has developed due to politicians. So let me share the one data that, as per the World Freedom Index, the World Press Freedom Index, in terms of the press, in terms of the journalism in India, in the whole world, out of 180 country, India comes on the 142. In 2020, the rank of India is 142. And this is very shameful that Sri Lanka, Uganda, Zimbabwe, they are better than India. Uganda, Zimbabwe, Sri Lanka. The Sri Lanka comes on the number 127 in the World Press Freedom Index. The ranking of Sri Lanka is 127. The ranking of Zimbabwe is 126, and the ranking of Uganda, which is an African country, is 125. Even their country have freedom for the press, for the journalism, but India has no freedom. The ranking of India is 142. And the same India in 2015, the ranking of India was 136. This is not my data. This is the data released by the United Nations Organization and the World Press Freedom Index. The ranking of India in 2015, it was 136. And today, the condition is even worse. The journalists, they are jailed. Even 2 journalists in the Uttar Pradesh just showing the bad condition of midday meal. The people were eating the bread with the salt. And only for showing this news, that why did you show this to the news channels, he was jailed. And in the last 4 months, 55 journalists have been jailed for reporting COVID-19 cases. Only for showing the COVID-19 reporting, 55 journalists were jailed in India. So what is your opinion that you are saying in Asia we have developed, but even African countries are better than us. Uganda is better than us. Zimbabwe is better than us. Sri Lanka is better than us. The Bangladesh is better than us.
Yeah,
Where is
that's
India?
why I'm telling that. Yeah, that's why I'm telling. No, that's why I'm telling that youth participation is very important, right? We are seeing that there are very less intellect people. We need to teach our children that politics is nothing. Politics is not a bad thing. Intellects were respected in politics. We need to talk about the people like Mahatma Gandhi. We need to talk about people who are so educated in
Yes.
politics. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, right? So we are not talking about these intellect people who were politicians, but apart from being politicians, they were intellect, right? So we need to put, because we are electing the members, so youth need to understand that who is the correct MP or MLA who for whom they are voting for, right? That is missing, because I told you 50% of youth are not participating in politics, right? They don't understand the importance of their vote, right? Because no one has taught them. You only said in the beginning that if you will talk that I will want to go to in politics, then each and every member in your family will start iterating with you, right? So we need to stand, and I see, if we want to see a better India, it's time to take a charge, and it's time to take a charge for all youth to actively participate in politics. So unless we feel concerned and get involved into politics at all stages, we cannot expect a nation to grow. Remember, it's not good for a nation when its citizens only complain and expect someone else to fix the problem, right? So we need to
Perfect.
understand our responsibility and we need to participate,
Perfect. Perfect.
right?
I
Blaming a
absolutely
politician is
agree.
very
I
easy task,
absolutely agree. I
right?
absolutely agree with Shakti that only blaming will not help. This is the time youth has to take responsibility. This is the time youth has to ask tough questions from the politician, and this is the time youth must raise their voice. If they are
and
unemployed, so they are
we
responsible themselves. You cannot say
and
because a politician you are unemployed, because you are silent. When politicians are doing corruption, you are silent. When politicians are doing lot of scams, you are silent. When politicians are changing the constitution and hurting the constitution of India, you are silent. You are not coming on the road, you are not raising your voice, you are silent. And today you are complaining you don't have a food, you don't have a job, you don't have employment, you don't have respect, you have nothing. So you cannot complain the government is responsible for them. You are responsible yourself, because you were silent. When all the bad things
and
were happening, you were silent.
And I want to add that we should not think that we are not of politics, right? Every individual is involved in politics directly or indirectly. We can see the condition of our road. We can see the condition of hospitals. We are suffering,
Yes.
right, because of bad political system. So we need to understand, and we need to participate actively. And I would like to say that the country now needs some young leaders, some
Shakti,
energetic and
I
enthusiastic.
just want to make one point. Shakti, I just want to make one point. The health minister, the health minister of Delhi, I think Satyendra Jain, right? And the Home Minister of India, Mr. Amit Shah, Health Minister of Delhi, and the Home Minister of India, when they were COVID positive, COVID-19 positive, Corona positive. So they should have set an example like Atal Bihari Vajpayee, like Sushma Swaraj, that they did not go to any private hospital or any foreign country. They went to AIMS, a government hospital, and they have proven that government has all the facility. But the Home Minister of India and the Health Minister of Delhi, when their health was not fine, they went to private hospitals, the Max Hospital and the Medanta Hospital. That is an insult to a government health sector, that even government hospitals have no facility, that our own ministers are going to a private hospitals. So that shows the condition of India, that they are going to the private hospital, they are not going to the government. When the ministers don't want to take the service of the government hospital, why? They are expecting a citizen to appreciate the healthcare facility in the country. And with this one, I'd like to ask Radhe that what is the opinion of Radhe? What Radhe would like to say?
Sir, according to my what I feel, why the youth are not interested in joining the politics, there is a reason behind of this. We need to understand. We need to highlight. We need to remove at the earliest possible. The reason is basically I'm telling you that the one region, the suppose the someone a case is registered against someone, for example, okay, and they are not eligible to join public sector organizations. It means they have a character list because they have a criminal background. Okay, they cannot join in any type of government job. There is a criteria made by the government. On top of it, if you talk about leaders, they have n numbers of criminal records. Okay, and they can be a prime minister, they can be a president, they can be a CM, they can be a health minister, they can be a home minister, whatever. But here the criteria is not applied. So we can see the clearly the lack of management, lack of systems we have. Another example which I wanted to highlight, like if you talk about any organization, like public sector organization, private sector organization, there is a age limit criteria. Okay. At the many of the companies are following the age criteria of 60 years. Many of the companies are following the last age criteria 65 years. So when you reach at the age of 65, you will be retired
Yes.
from the organization. Okay, this is a criteria.
And
This
in
is
the
a
armed
criteria made by
forces,
the
and in the armed forces, it is around 40 and 50. It depends that in some of the forces it is 40 years and somewhere it's a 50 years. You have to go for the time. Yes.
yes, yeah, because correct. And if you talk about like politics, there is no criteria. There is no age bar criteria. Like at the age of 70 years, at the age of 80 years, you can nominate yourself in the racing of politics, and you can be a prime minister. You can be a president. We have examples. So clearly, I want to say this is a lack of systems we have. We are adapting since independence. We need to work on it. We need to remove it. So that is the main reason the youth are not interested. The second things which I wanted to tell you, like we have a lack of teaching in school because there is no such kind of facility that has been taught by the teachers to their respective children to make aware about the politics, so they can be interested in joining the politics. Of another thing, there is no such kind of policy for young people to join the politics. I'm remembering the fact. I'm remembering the things. If you know about the JP movement,
Jayaprakash.
okay,
Yeah,
JP movement when I started, when Jayaprakash Andolan movement when I started, then that time Lalu Yadav, Nitish Kumar
Yes.
came into limelight, and they have joined the politics. Okay, similarly, what we have seen in the recent, if you talk about 2011, okay, 2011 when the Anna movement was started, the Mr. Kejriwal came into limelight, and then they can be now he's a chief minister of Delhi. So this is the scenario which I'm talking about. The people are talking about the nepotism. Okay, recently we are talking about the nepotism, Bollywood. So of course there is a nepotism, politics. If you have a no background, if you have a no, godfather in politics, you cannot even enter. You cannot supposed to enter in the politics because we have a no such kind of structure we have. When the movement comes, when the JP Andolan, when the Anna Andolan, when the somebody is participating, okay, then that time they will be highlighted in the among the individuals among the in India. So we have certain example of Arvind Kejriwal. We have example of many more. If you talk about only if you talk about like youth of in politics, we have a Rahul Gandhi, we have a Jyotiraj Scindia, we have a Sachin Pilot, we have a Akhilesh Yadav. Now we have a few of them. Few of them are
I think
interested.
I think Rahul Gandhi is above 50. I think we cannot call him youth now. I think he's above 50, so I think he doesn't come. Rahul Gandhi has like become Salman Khan. That even in the 60 we are calling him youth, right? So that is not the case.
So we can call him as a bachelor. We can call him a bachelor.
We can call Jyotiraj Scindia as a young person. As Sachin Pilot, we can say he's a young person.
Raghav Chadha. We talk about the Raghav Chadha. He's a young.
Even Yogi Adityanath, we can call him young. Even Yogi Adityanath, we can call him young. He's a smart and handsome guy. We can call him a young politician as well.
Diesel of India.
Yeah.
People call him. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me go to Somprab. I'll come back to you once again. So, yeah, Somprab, how about you?
Sir,
Radhe has said that that every political party is giving tickets to rapists. They are choosing as
yeah,
a MP, MLA, and criminals, murderers, and they have very serious charges among them. Every party, every party, even BJP, Congress, tickets. Both are giving tickets to the criminal. And before 2014, Congress has the highest criminal in India. Before
yes,
2014, and after 2014, today BJP has the highest criminal in India. So whatever the party comes in power, why their MPs and MLAs are criminal?
yes,
They have rape charges, they have murder charges, they have a lot of charges. So when Congress was in the power, they were number one in the criminal cases. Now the BJP is in the power. Now they are number one in the criminal cases. Whomsoever comes in the power, why their MP, MLAs are criminal? The youth must ask this question. Why? Somprab.
yes, sir. Actually, the thing is, in every exam, when you have to pass any exam, there is a criteria. Okay, you have to fulfill this much of marks. You have to score this much of marks. In the same way, politics, the more criminal offenses you have on your name, the more limelight, the more
More
the
chances to become MP.
yeah,
The,
yeah,
the, the more crime, the more chances to become MP and MLA.
the more boxes you're gonna tick, so that there you are the limelight, you are the face of this party. So these are the
Wonderful
criteria.
point.
You
Wonderful point.
have you have an MBA degree, no, you're not selected.
So
You have an master's degree in any field, you are an
you
IAS
are not
retired or
eligible.
whatever, you are not eligible, you are not selected. Okay,
You are
so
not.
these things we often see. And when you talk
And if you have a 20 criminal cases, you are selected. If you have a 20
you
criminal cases, you are selected.
congratulations, you have just topped the list.
Congratulations. You top. No, even 40 and 50 you top the list. 20 is
Yeah.
very less. 40 and 50 you top the list.
Yes. And right now, we as a youth, we can't just recently you gave an example of the journalists who are jailed, and last a few months, journalists are even a few months back or a month back or a few weeks back, you have witnessed that a journalist in Ghaziabad was shot dead in front of
Yes, he was
his
shot down.
daughters, in front of his
Yes, yes,
daughters.
yes. In front of his
And
daughter, he was shot
no,
down.
no, yeah, yeah, and no one could do anything. Yes, and he was just doing his job. Okay, so as a youth, you can't just be follow any politician or a party like a dumb driven cattle. Okay, so you
Hmm.
can't ask question, you are just following a person ideologies. For example,
Okay, okay.
suppose
Aditya wants to say something. Somprab, Aditya wants to say something. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Aditya, yeah,
Sir,
he has
as
something
we
to say.
are talking about, like from 543 in 16th Lok Sabha, there are 185 who are from criminal cases, and one nearby
185.
110. Yes, 185 and 110 have serious criminal cases against them. What does serious means here
So
is more than which.
almost 200 MPs, 200 member of parliament are criminal.
Yes,
This
sir.
is a youth. If even a one youth is listening me, I want to
Yes,
tell you that around 200 member of parliament which you have chosen, they are criminal.
and
They have a
112
serious
have this
charges.
serious case.
Sir,
112
sir,
from them,
112 they have serious charges. Okay, Shakti has a
yes,
point.
like
Shakti has a point.
murder, rape,
sir,
kidnap.
Like Shakti, I
yeah,
say Shakti has a point.
but with the existing law, if politicians are convicted in a crime, they can the crime which are sentenced for 6 years of imprisonment, so they cannot become an MP. They cannot fight election. It is in our law. They are
Yes.
Sir, but
convicted,
a
but if
how
their
good move
they
has been done by
conviction got
Election Commission.
how may I?
approved, then they cannot fight election for 6 years.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Somprab.
But they will not anyway, they will not proven guilty because they have the power, because anyway I haven't witnessed anyone, who's in recent times, of course.
Yeah.
You,
Shakti, this is the question from Somprab. Shakti, this is the question from Somprab, that they are the politicians and their own people are doing this. So how is it going to happen?
But
Uh,
few politicians have been put
yeah.
inside jail recently, right? I don't remember the name of MP who was involved in a murder, uh, rape of women from now
Mhm.
or somewhere. I don't remember recently. That
If you
case
talk
got
about UP,
highlighted.
if you are talking about, I think
Yeah,
UP.
in UP
Okay.
recently.
What about Deepak Kaushik and Radhe?
sir, they,
Yes, sir. He is giving example of. Oh my.
yeah, you can
Okay.
carry on, Deepak bhai.
Okay. So yes, Shakti is giving example of Kuldeep Sengar, but even in the case of Kuldeep Sengar, for 8 months, it was not FIR was not registered. When girl went set herself on
CM
fire
office
outside
in
the
Yes,
front of
house
yes.
of
CM office
CM.
in front of
Outside the house of CM, when she set herself on fire, then it came into the media, and then actions were started to take. And even 6 months after that, he was not been suspended from the party. When it was proved in the court that he has done wrong, and after that it was in media, they were not able to hide it. At that time, actions were taking on him, and he was suspended from the party. So it because he was a
but Deepak, so
powerful
many are in jail
candidate from
like
his
Lalu.
area,
No,
because
but
he yes
when
yes
they were
because
in, yeah, they were when they
yes
were in power, they were not convicted guilty. When they were not in power, only that time you can prove them guilty. That's what I'm saying. Where you can
Yeah,
you can take
yeah,
examples of Lalu Yadav, you can take examples of Azam Khan or whatever. When they are in power, nobody can
yeah, yeah,
touch them.
no, no.
yes,
Somprath, it
and
is
No, then
not
they
so.
are in government.
If they are in power there, they can also be put inside jail. But what happens here, the bureaucrats don't take action because each and every individual are they want to hide, right? They want to earn money, so they are not taking actions. And we have seen, apart from politics, why it exists in Bollywood also, right? They have done so many heinous time and they are still safe. No one is
Okay.
answering
no,
them. No one is
my
there to
Shakti,
ask them question.
Like Shakti
Yeah.
is taking the example of Bollywood. So I want to give a today's news. It is today's news that Devendra Fadnavis is going to head the campaign of election in Bihar. He is going to the head of the election campaign. Reason is that in Bihar they are going to make Sushant Singh Rajput the main agenda of their election. No Bihar floods, no coronavirus. In hospital, patients are not getting beds. They are dying, but their election agenda is going to be Sushant Singh Rajput, and so many news channels are working for them. They are also making it the top news. They are making Sushant Singh Rajput the top news. In Bihar, 77 lakh people are affected. 77.77 lakh people got affected because of floods. Many people are dying because of coronavirus. But election agenda is going to be Sushant Singh Rajput. Now here comes the role of youth. Youth is going to vote for Sushant Singh
Right.
Rajput or for those people who are affected for floods.
Okay. Okay. So, guys, as Deepak Kaushik said, that in the last, even in the last 3 to 4 days, around 4,000 people, 3 to 4,000, almost 3,000 people in 4 days died because of Corona. But that's not a news. That 3,000 people died, 3,000 Indian died. That's not a news. But one Sushant Singh died. That is the news for 1 month.
No,
In
it is
1 month,
not one. No, no, you cannot say this statement is correct.
More than 1 month.
Incorrect. You cannot say that is one. It's a he is the brother and for
He's the idol of
all Biharis, right?
he's
It
the
is
idol of
he is the brother of whole India. He is the inspiration for youth, and youth want to go into Bollywood and they want to show this this suicide has been taken so seriously because now after if he will not get the justice, then youth will not get the justice because there are so many young talents in a tier 2 city who are dreaming to become an actor, and if he doesn't get a hear this justice, then all the youth of this country will get
See,
victimized.
whole India is in support. Even I requested from my Facebook account just 10 days back. I requested that I want a CBI inquiry for Sushant Singh Rajput. The whole India is requesting. Even today, Varun Dhawan requested. Everybody is in the favor of the CBI inquiry. Nobody is against CBI inquiry. But
Even
at the
CBI
same time,
want CBI.
we want even at the same time we want some attention of the media towards the 3,000 deaths. 3,000 deaths in the 4 days. Some attention is
Yeah.
required.
So, have you seen the age? How many people are dying? What is their age? They are almost all above 69 years of age, 68 to 69
No,
years
you
age
cannot say
average
So
that.
age.
You
media
cannot
okay,
say that.
shows which we want to
WHO,
see. There
So
is a
okay. Sir,
problem
here,
in the youth.
flyover.
Satyajit,
Uh,
Me,
there is no
can I?
vaccine. You need to understand there is no vaccine. People in America are also dying. There is no medicine. There is no vaccine. You
Okay,
cannot,
in America they are
cannot
dying, so in
stop this
India
thing.
also they can die. In
Yeah, they
America
can
they are
die
dying, so
because
in India
there is
also.
no treatment. There
Okay,
is no treatment. There is no
okay.
treatment. There is no
We are
treatment.
off the track.
So how
In
you can
Bihar,
expect them?
in
Government
in
is
Bihar,
telling to keep yourself isolated, and people are not following in any city, even in
yeah,
Delhi,
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Pandanagar.
You
I
are
have
right.
seen the condition of Pandanagar. The most
Yes,
educated city you call of India is Delhi, and in Pandanagar, in the center of Delhi, around, if you will see 100 people passing nearby that road, you will see that 90% of people are not wearing proper mask. If they are
All
wearing
right, guys,
also,
guys. We will.
sir. Just
Deepak
one point.
Kaushik and Shakti.
Just
No, we are not going to divert. We are
okay.
not going to divert the topic. The topic has to be there. Today we are not discussing about. We will have a one separate debate about the Sushant Singh Rajput and the whole India and the youth and the people are dying with corona. We will have a different topic. But yes, we all support. We all support CBI inquiry for the Sushant Singh Rajput. We love Sushant. Everybody supports Sushant. Nobody is against here, right? We want, but at the same time, we were expecting some attention of the media towards the deaths which are causing. And now today, India has become world's number one. 65,000 cases, 64,500 and something cases, almost 65,000 cases in the last 24 hours were reported in India. India has become the corona hub of the world. India has become the world's number one country. In a one day maximum cases, earlier it was Mexico, USA, Russia, and Italy and Iran. But today the country name is India. And as per the one report, in the month of January and the February, 2 lakh cases per day. MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology from America, MIT University has given the research that in the month of February in India, 2 lakh cases per day will come. Do we have the number of ventilators? Do we have the hospitals? Do we have the beds to handle 2 lakh new cases every day? That is the report. And WHO has very clearly said that the youth is not invincible. Even youth can be affected. Nobody is invincible from the corona. But today our topic is once again the politics, the youth and the politics. And I hope that things are going to change. Aditya has a point about youth in politics, not about Sushant Singh Rajput, not about corona, not about the CBI and
sure,
anything
sure,
else.
sure. Sure, sir.
Yeah, only the youth in politics.
As I said that 185 MPs are from criminal background. So, sir, who choose them? Like 65% of our population is of youth, so they have voted for them. There is like the debate on nepotism, but sir, we want to see like sorry for a line I want to go different. Like if you talk about nepotism, so we are going to see their films. We are not supporting the true talent, as Deepak said earlier. So there is a problem in youth. We are celebrating the killing of Dubey. Like there was a trending Yogi Ji ka chala bulldozer on Twitter. Means they were not concerned about that death of 8 men. What could be discovered from the Vikas Dubey, that who was supporting him. So we are celebrating the encounter killing. So it is the problem in youth also, that we should, our lack of vision. we are just supporting the parties. We should
Okay.
become more
So you are
responsible.
saying that today's youth has less faith in judiciary. Today's youth has less faith in the police system, in the judiciary, in the armed forces, in the judiciary system, and all that. Today, youth does not have a faith. Youth have a blind faith in their
No.
politician.
Yeah, they have blind faith in the Indian politician, or they are saying that whatever their politician, like the favorite politician is doing, is right.
Okay.
They
No,
kill that
actually, that's
person
not
that
true.
was right.
Actually, that's not
They
true. I
have
want to
they
add some
want
points on it.
instant justice.
Ankesh wants to add something. I think Ankesh wants to add something.
Yeah, I want to say something that that's not totally true that all the people of India are just in favor of the Indian
No, I
politicians,
haven't said
that they are always
all
true.
the people of India.
Most of the people, you say,
No, I
most
haven't.
of the people, a
Yes.
majority of people, okay, but
Yes,
that's not
he's
the
right.
truth.
Yes.
I have
He's right. He's
I've watched
right.
the
He's
movie.
right.
I, I have watched the movie of Amitabh Bachchan. The movie name was Bhootnath Returns, and that was based on the politicians. And on that movie, I just remembered a line that Amitabh Bachchan said that the current youth of our country is just compared between the two politicians. The one is there who have only one or two murder, and the other one who have four or five murder. Then the people will choose the person with only one or two murder, because that is comparatively good than the other one. So the people of India is just choosing between those two, because there is not a good politician in there that we can opt for our country. As Radhe has earlier said, and you also, Aditya, said that 165, I think you said that have a serious
85.
criminal
185.
charges.
No, 112. 112.
112,
112 have a
112, okay.
serious
Serious cases
Serious
112.
criminal charges. Serious criminal
They have serious criminal charges against them, and still they are sitting in the parliament as a member of parliament. And they all the facilities are given. Even their flights are free. Their travel, their flights, their food, their residence, and even crores of rupees is being spent on those criminals.
Sir,
They are sitting
politicians
in
are
the
winning from the
parliament.
jail. They are winning from the jail. They are
They are
inside the
sitting.
jail, and they are getting the election won. So who is voting for them?
All right. All right. Okay, fine, guys. So, that it's been a long time. Now it's a time to say bye-bye to everybody, because we have spent almost more than 1 hour here. And so, guys, once again, from my side, wish you all a very happy Independence Day in advance, the 74th Independence Day in advance from my side. And before leaving this one, I'd like to say, तन समर्पित, मन समर्पित, और यह जीवन समर्पित, चाहता हूं देश की धरती, तुझे कुछ और भी दूं. So youth has to understand that your job is not only your responsibility, your family is not only your responsibility. This country who has given you a lot, this country who has given you birth, food, education, shelter, and everything, this country is also your responsibility. And the country will improve when the politician will improve, and the politician will improve. Then the people, the youth, will start taking interest and start asking the tough question from the politician. And that's what I want from the youth of my country, youth of my India. And once again, wish you all Happy Independence Day from my side. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Vande Mataram. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I'll see you in the next session.